everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Hi, this is Anushri, and I am based in Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you are watching me for the first time, I am a digital marketing mentor. I help people all around the world to start their own digital marketing business. And if you have been here with me, thank you so much for watching. Today, I am excited to share my live series interview with that's gonna be here every once a week. So it's the first day of my live series, and today's topic is starting an online business with zero experience. And I am so proud to invite my first guest today, that is Rekha Morar. Hi, Rekha. Can you please introduce yourself and let everyone know a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Hi, Anushri. Thank you so much for inviting me today. Good morning, everybody. I am Rekha Morar, and I was born in India, but I moved to USA when I was very little. I lived in Tennessee with my husband right now for over 30 years. And we recently became empty nesters after our two daughters got married. So I worked in IT for over 25 years, but I was laid off a few years ago. So I used that time, to focus on my family and take care of my sick mother-in-law. So once things settled down, I realized I wanted something more fulfilling and flexible, which led me to start my digital business journey.
Amazing. Thank you so much for a great introduction. So let me ask you this. So what actually inspired you to start this digital business?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but especially, what the main thing that I wanted in the business is flexibility. I didn't want any fixed schedule. And I wanted to learn something every day, and then I also wanted to travel, so I didn't want any restrictions with travel. So I knew I didn't want to go back to my typical 9 to 5 grind. I could get that IT job right away, but I did not want to do that because I wanted, something that allowed me to continue to allow me to spend time with family, travel, and work on my own terms. So when I came across this opportunity, even though I had no experience, I felt it was worth exploring because even though I'm in IT, I'm more I was more doing data management. So I never had any social media experience. So it was a little scary, but I thought it was worth exploring because the main thing that attracted me was the flexibility and the chance to learn something new every day. So I'm so glad I took the leap of faith.
Yeah, exactly. So I think yes, even though it was an ID job, it was like a table job, and you could sit
Right.
there and do the work. But I
Yeah.
think nowadays people are really in need of that flexibility, even though
Hmm.
they have very nice, not an active job, but
Yeah.
even people work from home for their jobs, but they are still looking for that flexibility. If you even work from home, it's going to be still getting up at 8 o'clock, starting your work at 9, finishing your work at 5. So that is going to be there anyways. But
Yeah.
I think this business gave us a different approach and different way to think that, oh, you know what, we could also have another business or another way of working where you can have that flexibility, right?
Yeah.
All right. So another question for me is, so why do you think people should seriously think about looking into this online business as like a second stream of income or even primary stream of income?
Oh
So
yeah.
from your IT, experience, what made it so much difference, or what made it you to actually get pushed into this online business or actually get into this business?
Yeah, when I had my IT job, like especially the last 5 years I was working, I was always scared to lose my job. So it's uncertainty,
Yeah.
so I think, in today's world, having a plan B is so crucial.
I
with the
agree. Yes.
rise of all this digital technology, online business offer incredible flexibility, so you can start part-time, learn as you go, and eventually build something, that you could replace your full-time income. We have so many of my business partners doing the same thing, so plus it allows you to work from anywhere,
True.
so
Yes.
spend more time with your family and achieve, financial independence without sacrificing what really matters most, in
Right.
life. So yeah, everybody should have a plan B.
Right. And then I think after COVID, so many people have experienced this, that your job is extremely uncertain. You can just get laid off like that. Even if you're working for like whatever, a decade, or like you 25 years, right? It's a long
Yeah.
time in an
Mhm.
industry, and then you still can get laid off at this age. It's
Yeah.
not, and then starting again, it's going to be hard in that same industry, right?
Yeah.
So if you had this plan B and then that worked out well, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, this is a great answer. And so my next question with this is, like, people are still into that job mindset, and they get laid off, right? And they start looking for another job immediately, and they never think of something else. So mindset role how did that mindset played a big role in your life, that you did not wanted to go back to that 9 to
Oh
5 in that
my God.
industry and
You
wanted
know,
to get into
yeah.
online business?
Mindset is everything, so even me, like when I first looked at this opportunity, my mindset was like, how quick can I start earning money? How,
Right.
will it be too hard for me? I had all these things in my mind, but when you start something new, there will be challenges, and it's easy to doubt yourself, but having a positive and growth focused mindset, it will help you push through those tough times,
Right.
and it's about staying consistent, learning from failure, because if you don't fail at something, you're not going to learn. So you got to try, fail, learn. Every failure you learn something new. So believe in yourself, and the process that we have, because we have a proven system which is working for thousands of people. Only
Exactly.
variable is you. So that's why you got to trust the process. Like if something not working, say, okay, let's go back and look at it and fix it. So, and somebody is always there to help you.
Right.
So even with the mindset, if you're down one day, I could talk to somebody in our community saying, "Oh, this is not working," and they will encourage you and motivate you. So then so you never alone in this business. That's
Right.
that's what I love about it. So I realize that your mindset determines your success. It does it, not the technical experience or anything. Mindset is everything. Our leaders always say 80% of your what whether you're successful or not is mindset.
Mindset. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's very
totally. I
important.
totally agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard this quote. It was very powerful, and it says, "You cannot learn driving in a parked car." So
Yeah.
this concept applies exactly to our business. Like, if you keep thinking about it, that if you're gonna make it or not, it's not gonna happen anyways, because you haven't even tried it, you haven't even started it. So if you
Yeah.
don't start, you don't know how it is going to happen. So the first step is to start, right?
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you took that action, because you have been
Oh,
an
yeah.
inspiration of for so many people. Like, I
Thank
personally
you.
give your example, because at this age, honestly, people just think about retirement, or they just think about, what, I don't want to start something new,
Yeah.
or this is it, this is the end of the life, I'm not
Right.
gonna be there for a longer time. And but this thing, you and Chris and Karen in our community have been so much inspiration for me, that I just give your example to everyone, because if they can do it, you can do it too. Like, you
Oh,
do not
yeah.
have to be tech savvy, you do not have to have any experience, right?
Right.
So that's the only reason I invited you here, because I know there are so many people who are going to get inspired from this
Yeah.
this live, right?
Right.
So yeah, thank you so much for sharing this, and few more questions, and then I think we can wrap it up. And
Okay.
one more question is, what is that one piece of advice you would like to give to someone who is starting from zero, who just want to start out after so many years, like you started from zero again after 25 years, right? So what is
Yeah.
that one piece you hold back to you, that you think about it every time you fail?
Yeah. So main piece of advice is we have the business opportunity. We have three easy steps to get started. The first step, is to sign up on any of our website for a complimentary webinar. You have nothing to lose. You go sign up, watch the webinar, and see if this is something that is for you or not. We don't push anybody or anything, so go ahead and at least check it out. And another thing I would say is, be patient, coachable. If you're coachable, then success will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is not overnight success, though. It's not this is not If you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, this is
No.
not it.
No.
If you're willing to put effort, when I say effort, at least 2 hours a day, then you will, and you keep learning, you will become successful. So I think the main thing is, take that first step, and then decide. If you're seriously interested, we have a 30-day trial as well. So when you do the 30-day trial, we will, you know do the more enclose more details about the business, what the products are, what the investment is, uh, and we will put you in a community where everybody is sharing their success stories. So by looking at their success journey, you'll be inspired, and you can ask questions about and clear your doubts. So I think, if you don't check it out, you don't know what you're going to miss, right?
Right.
So so my piece of advice is, go sign up and watch our complimentary webinar. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. So, I just wanted to add a little bit more. I'm gonna put our both websites in the comments below, so people can sign up on either of the websites they
Yeah.
like to. And once you sign up to the website, get back to us so that we can add you to our free Facebook group.
Yeah.
That group is a game changer, right? It's
Yeah.
free. You can get in once you sign up with our webinar, and then when you get in, you will be actually be able to see a lot of results, how people are earning, what are their lots of FAQs that I know everyone have that questions. You will get answers to all those questions. So do this. It's free again, and there is no harm in doing it. Just you have to sign up, and we will leave our websites down below. So yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to get started on this, and thank you so much again for joining me in this live interview. And I hope you have I know I'm not I hope I know you have inspired a lot of people around here. And so yeah, thank you again for coming up.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. It's
Yeah,
fun.
no problem. All right, thank you everyone, and I will see you again next week with another guest and another inspiring story and another inspiring topic. So till then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay motivated. Thank you everyone. Bye.